Good morning, I'm Dilip Thakore, editor of EducationWorld.
Good morning, I'm Summiya Yasmeen, managing editor.
Well, here it is.
The Education World India School Rankings 2023-24.
That's the world's part one of the world's largest school ranking survey. And it's a humongous volume.
Yes, 396 pages.
396 pages. And we have ranked only day schools this time. And that over 2,000 day schools?
No, almost 3,000.
Almost 3,000 day schools. And the ranking is not done only on one parameter like it's done all over the world, academics. We rank schools on 14 different parameters of school education because we believe, and I believe it can be justified, that school education is not only about academics. It's about co-curricular education, it's about sports education, it's about
mental and social emotional
well-being
of children.
And it's about the leadership of a school. Academic reputation is only one of the 14 parameters.
Yes.
So, as I've said over here at the end of my essay we've written, that if you can find any survey anywhere in the world which is as large, as deep, and as comprehensive as EWISR 2324, then you get a purse of rupees 50,000 from me personally, not from the company.
Yes.
Yes. So let's go through.
Yes, let's go through what else. I mean, though we have ranked over 3,000 schools, but there are also other features, Dilip, in this issue.
Yes, yes, indeed, yes.
So we'll
our usual features.
Yes, our usual features. We'll quickly take you through them, and then we'll come back and in detail talk to you about the methodology, the categories where we've ranked schools.
It's mind-boggling anyway. So, of course, in our editorial page, we've once again reiterated that instead of facing off with China, we should start renegotiating the border. It's not a very popular view, but anyway. And then we have done another editorial this time in providing a solution to the bulldozer raj that you're getting in UP and other states, especially against minorities.
Yeah, and this refers to the recent violence in Haryana's new district, which you have spoken about, Dilip.
Yes.
There were, incidents of shocking incidents of bulldozer raj. So we recommend you read our edits. In our education news section from Delhi, we have reported on the release of the final National Curriculum Framework for School Education 2023, a 628-page document which sets out the curriculum guidelines for K-12 education.
Earlier, we'd written a cover story on it, which was highly appreciated by the steering committee and Dr. Kasturi Rangan.
Yes.
So giving our suggestions on how to finalize the NCFSE. And those suggestions, as Dr. Kasturi Rangan says in a letter published in this very issue, have been very useful to the steering committee.
Yes.
Anyway, let's not boast about ourselves. Then we have other education news, which are very informative.
Yes,
from
Karnataka,
for Mumbai,
yes,
from
Mumbai.
Maharashtra.
Yeah, Mumbai is all set to get a IIM,
yes.
which is being seen as something overdue in the India's commercial capital.
Yes, but they've done it very ingeniously. But you need to read about it. Then from Tamil Nadu, where they want to have their own state education policy. They don't write the national education policy.
Yes, and then news from West Bengal, where there's always some kind of campus violence happening, this time from Jadavpur University, over the death of a first-year student due to ragging.
Yeah, by suicide.
Yes.
Then expert comment we have this year, again, they're very interesting. It's about, it's come from Boston, USA, Philip Albach, who writes on education, all over the world. He's written to us looking at India's higher education system and external view.
Yes.
We all have an internal view. He's seen it from the outside and given his
And then we also have a very insightful independence essay.
Independence Day essay.
Yes, Independence Day essay from Shobhit Mathur, talking about why universities should lead the way in freeing minds.
Yes, have
And
a
that's
change
true
of mindset.
independence. Yes, yes. And then now we come to our Education World India School Rankings 22, 23, 24. Like Dilip said, the world's most comprehensive and largest school ranking survey worldwide. We'll tell you why. This year, our partner, the Center for Forecasting Research, which is a very well-known market research and opinion polls company based out of Delhi, they have polled 18,928 parents, educators, principals, teachers, and senior school students in 34 cities.
They have interviewed them and
Yes.
asked them to rate schools according to these 14 parameters of education excellence, and actually interviewed them.
Yes. So this knowledgeable sample respondents database has rated and ranked schools, over 3,000 schools, in various categories. Like Dilip said earlier, this issue comprises only day categories. So in day, what do we have? Co-ed day, which is our largest category, which has over 2,500, almost 2,800 schools. Day come boarding, girls' day, boys' day. And then we have a separate vintage schools category. This was carved out last year. So schools over 90 years and above are ranked separately. So there again we have co-ed day, day come boarding, girls' day and boys' day.
Yes.
So we highly recommend you read this.
Especially parents looking for schools, aptitudinally suitable schools for their children.
Yes.
And also for teachers, right? Who are looking for aptitudinally suitable schools to work in.
Yeah. And I must, emphasize to our readers this time that schools across a mind-boggling 434 cities and towns in India have been ranked.
Yes, indeed.
434 cities and towns in India.
And I think we should also say that
the smallest town in India, you'd find a school ranked in the Education World India School Rankings.
And across 14 parameters, right?
Yes.
And the important thing is that it's taken like 6 months.
Yeah.
The interview started some 6 months ago. These are field interviews, and they started 6 months ago. And colossal amount of work has gone into this.
Absolutely.
Then the tables have arrived here. They've had to be cross-checked. Summiya and her team done a very good job. If you just look at the co-ed league table here, you'll see that it stretches for
over like some 80 pages.
80 pages.
Printed pages.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then not only do we rank schools nationally, we rank them by state and also by city. And for day schools, city rankings are much more important than national rankings. Yes. Because obviously, a person is not going to travel from Calcutta to Delhi because the school in Delhi is ranked number 1. Yeah. So
like Dilip rightly said, you'll find national league table, you'll find state, you'll find city, and you'll find parameter-wise league tables also. So if a parent is, more focused on, they want their children to have
good
excellent sports education.
Yes.
So you can go into our parameter rankings and see which are the top 10 day schools across India for sports education.
And all across all parameters, day co-ed, day boys, day, etc. Right?
No, day school parameter rankings we do across categories.
Across categories.
They category agnostics. So you'll find parameter rankings of day schools. You'll find separate parameter rankings of vintage schools.
Yes, indeed, colossal, and we should congratulate Summiya and her team for put this whole thing together. Because I've helped out to what extent I can, helping writing the commentaries.
Yeah.
Anyway, now so it's all there. So
it's all there. Grab this issue. I mean, it's available for sale. You can buy it. You can order it online. Go to our EW store and you'll find it there. It's like I said before. It's a collector's item. Education World India School Rankings.
Yes, but now also in keeping with our policy of not merely presenting the school rankings, we have our usual features.
Yes.
The other usual features.
Yes. So in our book review section this time, Dilip's done a very interesting book review on Ambedkar Alive, written by Shashi Tharoor, where he examines, the extraordinary life of our Constitution main author and architect of our Indian Constitution. and his life is examined in great detail.
And of
by
particular
in this
interest
book.
is that he had a strong difference of opinion with Mahatma Gandhi, which comes out very well in this book.
Yes.
And well, anyway, you need to read it and see it for yourself.
Yes. And then we have a very interesting teacher-to-teacher section also, Dilip, by Dr. Prashant Narak, who is a senior fellow at the Center for Civil Society. He's talking about, school education.
Some two very interesting films
Yeah.
which depict the state of
School education,
cinema.
Hindi movies which
Yeah.
depict, different facets of school education in India.
Yes.
And how these contrasting views, hold a mirror to the disparities in Indian education.
Indeed, yes.
And of course, our postscript section, very interesting again.
Yes.
So, different thing, one on Indian cricket, Dilip, we've got,
Yes.
and then another one I think we've got on
history.
Yes, on history.
History agnostic leadership.
Yes, and Hindi imperialism, the dangers of Hindi imperialism is there.
Yes,
in one.
We leave it to you.
Yeah, we leave it to you to read it. Yeah. And
So, once again, before we sign off,
yeah.
this is the part one of the world's largest school ranking survey. I need to reiterate that. And I think we might sound a bit prideful, but I think we can genuinely take pride in this monumental effort.
Yes, and of course.
And there's part two coming up next month,
Yes.
which will rank boarding schools.
And international schools,
Yeah.
government schools, special needs schools, and philanthropic schools.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it goes right
Yes,
across
and
the board.
also, Dilip, we put in a little word about our Education World India School Ranking
Rankings,
Awards,
yes.
which is to happen in Delhi on October 13th and 14th. A special message to schools if you're ranked among the top 20 and you've received an email and an invitation to attend this award ceremony. You need to register for the awards.
Yes.
Without registering for the awards, we will not be able to present you with a trophy or certificate.
Yes.
So
registration
registration
is a precondition
Absolutely.
of being awarded
Yes.
a trophy and certificate.
Yeah.
The trophy to be mounted in your school, and of course, ditto the certificate.
Yes. But before we sign off, Dilip, a quick word about our Parents World. So in Parents World, we've done a very, I think, important, relevant story for the times, enabling children to profit from failure. I mean,
against the backdrop
of steady stream of reports from Kota of children, tragically ending their lives.
not only Kota,
Everywhere,
around the country.
Especially,
Yes.
in Kota. We recommend parents, we speak to psychologists, child counselors, and we recommend parents how you can, prepare your children to cope with failure.
Yes, because failure in some endeavors is inevitable.
Yes.
And our recommendation, the recommendation of all the experts that we've cited, is that don't reprimand children for failure or scold them for failure.
Yeah, though it
In
sounds cliché, failure is the stepping stone to success.
Yes, indeed, yes. So that's it from us this month. See you next month.
Thank you.